now, we're just going to do a bit of a meditation for 12, 12, 12 and 2012 for bringing light into the body and sending it out across the earth. And I think I talked about this in one of the angel hugs this week. So this is a more detailed, slower version. So we just close our eyes and just allow ourselves to tiptoe softly through consciousness, the way it's being described. And I think I'm going to talk you through it, but it's probably going to have some influence, so bear with me if I appear to be not me at certain points. That's my intention, to explain it and to be open to a more sophisticated explanation every now and again. So we close our eyes and we become soft. We relax into the chair we're sitting in. And we just let go. We let go of everything that is not a part of this moment. We surrender completely. So if you can lean back a little bit against your chair and put everything out of your mind, that would be perfect. And just have no expectation whatsoever but to invite divine presence into your being. So we are just going to have a sense once again of this beautiful divine light. This light, this loving light of Creator, Source, Father, Mother, God, Great Spirit, the Divine One, Divine Presence, God. And we see this presence in the mind's eye, or we feel or sense or know it's there. We can even imagine it's there if this is more comfortable. And it's this all-encompassing, beautiful, endlessly forgiving, allowing, unconditionally loving presence. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like the dawn of a new day, brings brightness, newness, love. And if you were to imagine for a second that you were passing over from this dimension into the dimension of the non-physical, when you cease to use this physical vehicle, it would be such a presence as has been described by those who have had this experience. Light, loving, endlessly, eternally forgiving and accepting of all that you are, without exception. Every bit of you is perfect. Every bit of you is loved and lovable and completely accepted and acceptable in the sight of this beautiful being, this light, this beautiful light. Feel this light just above your head. You might feel a sensation of tickling or warmth or something that tells you that this presence is here, hovering on the edge of your consciousness, just about to enter your energy system. And you just very gently say yes into that space. So you put your consciousness, your awareness, into your crown and you say yes. And allow it to come pouring in through your crown. This pure, unadulterated, divine, holy, fire, love, light consciousness. And you feel it pouring down through the third eye, through the throat, into the heart, and just allow yourself to feel it penetrating the heart of your being, reconnecting you to what really is true, to what is truly you. Feel it pouring down past the heart, pouring down into the solar plexus, down into the sacral area, down into the base chakra. Feel it pouring down through the legs, past the knees, past the ankles. And as it goes further down, feel it shooting through the feet and also pouring down from the base chakra. So you have 3 roots of light, of love, light consciousness going right down into the center of the earth. And at this point you might feel your hands getting warm, you might feel them throbbing, you might feel a sensation of this energy really permeating your being and filling you up. Continue to feel as it goes down into the earth. You might feel your feet tingling now as it begins to fully ground you. And give it permission to continue until it finds a place right at the center of the earth where it can completely ground you. So these are 3 cores which expand in their light until they join together and become one huge column of light. And this column of light is essentially going from Creator through you down into the center of the earth. It travels through all of the bricks and the rubble and the dust and the chalk and all of those layers until it comes to a place that feels equally loving in a completely different way. So this is the Mother, Father, Mother, God. And imagine that you have something in the center of the earth that always grounds you. It could be a boulder or a crystal that this root will wrap itself around. It could be an anchor, it could be a key, it could be anything at all that has lightness, and it pulls these roots down so that you're fully grounded. When you feel fully grounded, come back into your heart, bring your consciousness into your heart and feel the love expanding. So this light is continuing to pour through you, this infinite source of light. Infinite, we talk about things being infinite, but we really have no awareness of infinite until we step out of the limitations of these vehicles for a while. Now, we are asking you to have a consciousness of this infinite, loving light that never fails you, that never leaves you truly, and that never ends, never ends. There is enough of it. There's more of it than you can ever possibly imagine. Imagine that. So as it pours down into your heart, allow it to gather there. Allow it to gather and build, to gather and build, to gather and build, until you can feel it glowing in the center of your chest as a giant ball of light. And it grows, and it grows, and it grows, and it grows, and it continues to expand front and back and both sides until it completely surrounds you, and still it grows and expands and grows and expands and grows and expands. Feel the warmth and the tingling in your hands. Feel the heat and the energy building in your chest, in the back of your head, in the back of the heart chakra, all around you. And as you feel this, imagine yourself to be like another sun. So you are like that golden ball, but you are filled with this white light of pure loving consciousness. It may be tinged with gold, it may have fragments of pink, it may have all kinds of colours that say to you, this is love. And if it doesn't say to you, this is love, then it doesn't belong in this space. It continues to grow and expand and grow and expand until you feel as if you are a fiery ball of loving light. And all at once I want you to imagine that there is somewhere in the world that needs this love-light consciousness but doesn't know how to access it. Maybe it's a country that you have an affinity with. Maybe it's a group of countries, a continent. Maybe it's somewhere below ground. Maybe it's across the water. Maybe it's the whole world. Maybe it's the whole planet. Expand your heart. See this light open in your heart. And remember, this light is infinite. So you can relax. There's nothing for you to do. It simply needs to go through you. So as you give it permission to go through you, to go flying through you, out across the world, just feel what happens as the warmth builds and builds and builds, as this loving light feels your permission and your loving intention, and builds and builds and builds and pours itself even more powerfully through your crown and out through your heart in an explosion of love and light, out across the earth, to all those in need, to all land masses and structures in need, to all places that are lacking love, to all animals, to all creatures, to all children of the earth, to all who are sick and needy and suffering, to all structures that need repairing, to the crystal under the earth waiting to emerge and to amplify this loving resonance and to spread it. Connect with them. Connect with the angelic realm. Connect with the archangels. I call them all present now. Connect with all emissaries of light across all universes. And feel the energy building. Building and building and building. And as you sit here now, in your permission, as a human being, on this humanly inhabited free will planet, give them your free will permission, all those who come in love, light, truth and peace, with the highest and purest, most loving intentions of planet Earth at this time. Give them your permission to amplify your love light and to do their work as well, to rush across the surface of the earth, bringing love and light, spreading the potential for an almighty wave of loving consciousness to raise the vibration of this planet, to raise the frequency of all beings on this planet who are willing, and sit in this energy and in this consciousness with us just for a while. And so it is. There's no need for any effort. If you feel yourself going into effort, then you will feel yourself slipping away from the frequency. Simply allow yourself to hold the frequency, to hold the vibration, and allow it to do as it will through you. And if your mind wanders, that's okay, because wherever your mind wanders, you will send this loving vibration, and it is pure, unconditional love, so don't worry. He won't cause any harm. Thank you for taking part in this transmission. We wish you a beautiful and peaceful year, day,